Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Poorboys Little Homestead. If this is your first time in, thanks for dropping by. Stop in anytime. Today, what we're looking at here is the single row hipper. This is from Stevens Tractors. I was gonna build me a row hipper, but by the time I ordered the disc, the brackets, the pins, and then I would have to drive 30 miles to a metal shop to get the metal. Once I started adding up all that and the shipping to get stuff, for about $75 I could just buy one. This here sold for $3.50. It's got the 14-inch blades with the sealed bearings in them. Now I think they sell one for $300 that has the greasable bushings in the blades, but I wanted the sealed bearings. Right now I got it adjusted. Should make me a 32-inch row. I tried to get it adjusted with the center of my back tires. This is gonna be my first run with it, so you're gonna get to see what I see, and I may have to do some adjusting to get more angle on my blades. My soil really needs to be a little drier out here, but I really need to get my popcorn planted. It ain't much to tell you about it. It's good built. Built out of 2-inch square tubing. Looks like 5/16 by 2-inch flat iron. And if I'd have built it, it wouldn't have been that pretty because I wouldn't have had all them bends in there. It looks better built than the ones Tractor Supply sells. I went and looked at them. But guys, we finished. See what it does. Like I said, I think my soil may be a little wet, but we're gonna give it a run and see what happens. Y'all can see my soil's a little wet, plus this outside I got into my hard soil where I hadn't tilled it. So we're gonna move over and we're gonna see what it looks like on a tilled soil spot. I'm thinking if that would have been good and tilled and dry, that would have made a pretty row. I may have to hit it with my rower here and hook to my tiller and re-till it and let it dry, but I ain't got it. It's gonna rain again, I think, tomorrow. But we're gonna give her another run and see what happens. This here, like I said, over on the outside was hard, so it was throwing up clods. Y'all can see that soil was way too wet, so that ain't doing too good. Plus, I'm finna adjust it and put just a little bit more angle on these blades. And I'm gonna move it in about 1 inch on each side and try it again. Said I was gonna move it over an inch. I'm gonna move it over 1.5 inches on each side. From the inside of the plate to the inside of the plate, that's 38 inches. But with the angle I got the disc set on, that's 28 inches. I'm thinking I got too much angle, but I'm gonna try it like this, and then I'm gonna go hook to my tiller and retill the garden and let it dry a little while, and then go from there. Because them 2 rows I just done start out with, they ain't gonna cut it. I don't like that. Guys, that looks like an awful lot of angle on them blades. That there just made a pretty rope. So I'm gonna get my tiller hooked up and I'm gonna retill this and we're gonna do our garden again. That right there, I'm happy with that. Top of that roof from edge to edge is 22 inches. And from the bottom, where the disc cut the ground, the bottom disc cut the ground, is 48 inches. Yeah, I'm happy with that right there. I just need to chill it and get it knocked back down level and let it dry a couple hours, and then I'm gonna get back with y'all. Now guys, that there's the mobile greenhouse. You didn't see that video of building that, you ought to go back and watch it. It's a 2-part video. I built it on skids, that way when I'm doing my seedlings, I pull it up there close to my shop where I got electricity for the lights and heat. Now that I'm done with it, I pull it back out here in the gardening area, out of the way. I can still store stuff in there and utilize it out here. Okay guys, I tilled it back in and it's been about 3 hours with the sun shining. We finna give her another go. made a pretty rope. If it wouldn't have been wet, it'd just been plumb soft. I think it looks good. Now when I'm rowing this little spot up out here, I ain't rowing and putting my tractor back in this track. I'm actually just leaving me a space for what I'm gonna plant out here. Is gonna be one row of popcorn just to experiment with, and then my other's gonna be watermelons and cantaloupe. So I want them spaced apart. That's it. I think it's done a well good job. Like I said, they come from Stevens Tractor. You can look that up. They got videos on YouTube. $350. That's part of one with the cylinder bearings. I think this time I made this video, it was $300 for the greasable bushing bearings. Maybe this video will help somebody out who's looking and trying to decide if they wanted one. I know it took me a long time to just, I didn't know if they would really work or worth fooling with buying one, but I think I'm gonna like it. Thanks for watching. God bless and have a great day.